Hey YouTube, and thanks for watching Junkworks Garage. This video is going to be me doing the brakes on the Jeep Liberty here. Caveat on that, I was actually working on another video, which is my lift. I put a lift kit on the Jeep here, so if you want to watch that, go check out my Jeep Liberty playlist, and all my different videos for my Jeep is in that playlist. But regardless, I was actually filming that when I was doing the brakes on this, so it may not seem like an actual brake video or just about that because I was doing some other stuff at the time, but I'm going to edit together so that hopefully it all ends up turning out well. Alright, without further ado, let's get to it. I've hit some PB Blaster on pretty much all the bolts underneath here. But we're going to start out right here with the brake caliper here and bust that loose, hopefully. Let's see, righty tighty, lefty loosey. No problem. And it's a 14 millimeter. That wasn't too bad. I don't know if it'll come off real easy or not. Let's see here. Oh, this is similar to the Ford where it has the saddle that the brakes sit in, and then you got your caliper here. So we'll pull that back and hook this up here. This has got a, I'll pull this off of here. It's got a little plate, kind of a anti-squeal type thing, I believe. I'm going to set that to the side. All this stuff needs cleaned up. These brakes were done, he said not too long before I bought it. In fact, he said right when I bought it, and I would tend to believe that. These are in real good shape, and so I will definitely be reusing them. Then, I'm not sure how easy these come out. They should come out fairly easy, I would think. Oh boy, can I get these ones out? Yeah. Also, like my Ford, they're a little harder than they should be. A little bit of prying, but I'm trying not to pry on the actual pad here, trying to get on the metal part below it. I'm definitely gonna have to see if I can grease this up a little better here. There we go. Alright, and she's out. I think I can leave this on. I'm going to for right now. I'm going to leave the saddle on. If you had to do it, it's just like my Ford, to be honest. There's a couple of big bolts right here you would undo, and that would let this whole thing, I believe, yep, that would pull this off of here. So now I'm at the point where I can start putting this back together, and first thing I'm going to do, I got a bucket down below here. I'm going to go ahead and just hose this off a bit because I've been doing other work around here and got it nice and dirty, I'm sure. I should put my safety glasses on. I'm also gonna go ahead and clean these up. Now I'm not sure if I got this in video, but these actually go right in here and pop on here, and that's what your caliper hooks to. So regardless, pulled those out. We're gonna clean those up and re-grease them. And then we have some of this right here. It's brake and caliper grease. I've been told by several people this is different than any kind of wheel bearing or any other kind of grease, that if you're going to use grease, use brake and caliper grease. I also hosed out in here with the straw of the brake cleaner there. Then we're just going to take and put a good liberal coat of this stuff right on these pins here. There is kind of a thing where this needs to, when you pull on it, it should stretch. So it's got to kind of pop over this area right here. And then it shouldn't come out. There, that's good. And then I'm going to take my caliper grease, and I'm actually kind of wiping the edge of this off because I don't want a lot on here. But I am going to actually put a little bit right on the tip here, and maybe a little bit on the edges, and on the back here. And then these cleaned up real nice. They're pretty shiny. Still trying not to get my dirty fingers on there. Let's see here. These should go in here like this. And then that will hopefully make this slide better than it did before. And this goes back in here. You do have to kind of put it in the saddle in the front here first and then kind of maneuver it in. The back one is wide open here, so. Lace here. There we go. That one seems stiffer. I think it's just the way some of these things fit. It seemed that way on my Ford too. But regardless, these weren't having any problems before, so I'm not too worried about it. Then on this one, we actually have these anti-squeal pads here, and this one appears to be on the one that was on the back because it has stuff on the caliper from the caliper here. So I'm going to stick a little bit of this actually on here. And then these have kind of a cutout in them here. There's a flat side and a rounded side. The flat side goes there. So sometimes if you're having trouble getting them in, you might need to make sure that you got the right side going to the right area. And I believe the first shot I did was from back here, so you should have a pretty good idea what's back there. Right, then we got a 14mm. And again, you get to choose your torque specs. I'm going with tight. Well, hopefully somebody got something out of this and enjoyed it. Now get out there and get your junk working. Thanks for watching Junk Works Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master of none. You all have a good one.